What's up, guys? It's October 13th, 2025. We're going to do a 10-minute breakdown of the E-mini where we talk about trap traders, setups, and market context. If you guys are interested in seeing how I apply this live, check out the membership section where I go over my trades that I've really taken. I have winners, I have losers, but they're all based around the same concepts: catch and second legs, and leg count, and market cycle. Market cycle is the main filter I use, and within that, there's so I got a raspy voice today, so I apologize, guys. I'm gonna mute my cough real quick and then keep going. But market cycle is the main context filter I use, and within the market cycle, we count legs. So leg counting is also a big one, but it's market cycle also encompasses both leg counting, I guess, what I'm trying to say. All right, so today was an inside bar. I talked a little bit about it in the Discord, like, hey, today could be an inside bar because of yesterday's bar was a big bar, breaking past many bars. The market has to pull back a little bit. This is going to be a tough one to get through. I have to keep clearing my voice. Bulls that bought up here are going to buy more lower because they're trapped. They bought up here, it sold off. And now this realized their break-even price, so they buy more here. This is their average entry. The problem with this is the market's not really selling off. We pulled back into the EMA. This is the overnight session. This is, why does that say the 14th? It's the 13th. It's the overnight session. This is today's bar. It's an inside bar. Touched the EMA and sold off in the overnight session. It's kind of rallying. Bulls want this to be a deep pullback, a trading range behavior, and they rally to a new high. Bears want this to be a pullback, and they want to catch a second leg. All right. I appreciate you guys hanging in there. I've muted the mic like 5 times already. It just started. I don't know what's in my throat today. So we have a big gap up, and then bar one's a bull bar. Bar one's a trading bar with a bull body painted. So it's two-sided trading. Yesterday we had a big sell-off, so it makes today tough for the bulls. And then bar two could be the first pullback because bar one's the gap up plus bar one is breakout bar. Bar two, that makes bar two a better fade. But again, it's within the first 30 minutes of the day, so I think it's better to wait. Man, I think it's better to wait the first 30 minutes so we can get a better idea of what we expect for the day. And look, the gap up got continuation. We had a pullback, a two-legged pullback, because 9 through 12, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bear bars in a row, shot to get second leg down. Again, same system, right? Price action is fractal. Bulls buy up here, they buy more lower. They sell out, break even here, and you can catch that second leg down. So where are we in the market cycle? Well, we had a gap up, that's the breakout bar. We had a pullback, and then we had a rally. Yesterday was a big breakout for the bears. Today's pulling back. So using yesterday's price action, we're in a trading range. Using today's price action, we're in a trading range. We had a gap up and two to three legs higher, fractal legs, pulled back. So market cycle telling us we're in a trading range. It's best to buy low, scalp, and sell high. Selling was hard for the first part of the day, but then once we got to the midday, selling worked better than buying. I think today was a pullback and then we'll see what happens for the rest of the week, what kind of bars print to see if bears get continuation or this was a deep pullback for the bulls. So leg one, pullback leg two. Again, this is fractal. There's fractal legs in here. Leg one, trend line break. Each tail is a small leg, so we could even say there's 3 to 4 or 5 legs in here, but I like to stay around 3 or 4. There's 3 legs down. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2, deep pullback, leg 3. The second leg was a trend line break. It still had a bear body, but nonetheless, the trend line breaks another leg. If you guys caught the last video, I talked about leg count and how each leg has 3 legs. Look, leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3. This entire structure is shown to get its own second leg. Pullback, leg 2, leg 1, pullback, leg 2. We have a gap up. This is the low of the day. Bears are getting trapped. You can see bears bought 18. Market rallied above the EMA. They shorted more. When it came back one tick below 18, they bought back shorts, and that was enough to cause a rally because bears are trapped buying back shorts. Bulls are buying the EMA and the gap up, hoping for a full-on reversal. Instead, they got to the EMA, and then we went to the higher time frame EMA, and then we went sideways. Bar 20 sold off and then rallied, trapping bears, and it got good follow through 21, 22. There's several gaps here, so we know they are now trapped. If I could get the dang thing. I did take a trade today. I took a loss. I bought the pullback here. I exited here, and I reversed short right around here, and then it rallied. So about $200. It's the way the game goes. I was trading options. I haven't touched, or we haven't been trading futures. I'm hoping for my schedule to stabilize this coming week and next month, or next week. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bull bars in a row. Shot to get second leg. 26, 27. First pullback. First, it's shallow pullback. 1-to-1's hard here because it's the trading range, so it's better to just scalp. You could just fade 26 or 27 back to the recent high. However, give me 1 second here. 20 through 26 is a breakout. It's not breaking out of a lot, but it's a breakout nonetheless, and it gets its own market cycle. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3. Sideways price action, trading range behavior. So it's trading range within a trading range. I wouldn't really call this a TTR. I think to me this is a tight trading range, but because this is tradable, it's a delayed second leg here. So market rallies, it's a higher time frame resistance. Bulls try and get the breakout, but it's the third leg after multiple legs. So leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3, leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, leg 3. But different ways to count it. But nonetheless, there's 3 pushes up to wedge top into resistance. And remember, yesterday we had a lot of selling right around here. It's kind of where the breakdown started. Yeah, right around there. So Bulls couldn't get the breakout. Bar 44. What is bar 44? It's an inside bar in a third leg, and the market did reverse. It had a breakout, and then it also got retested on bar 61. So there's a setup. Not a setup I would take, but it is a setup based off a breakout and second leg. I just, again, I have not done my study on inside bars. I'm procrastinating pretty heavy on that. And I could still get filled on the same type of setup because bulls buy up here, they buy more down here, market rallies. My early exit rule never gets triggered, and then boom, 1.5 bars hit. So nice rally. Bars 44 through 46 sell off. 47 is first trend line break, and it gets its second leg. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2, pullback, hidden leg, bar 53, leg 3. Starts to rally 54 through 56. Shot to get second leg, but remember, this is a pullback for a pullback. Excuse me, 57 is a pullback for a pullback. So this is the most current move, pulling back. And then so if you're going to scalp this, you're scalping a counter trend move to the bear leg with bar 57 fade. On a trade I would buy the 50% pullback. In this case, I would have got stopped out if I wasn't looking to get short. Second leg traps are common in trading ranges, and there goes my voice again. Second leg traps are common in trading ranges. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2. Again, inside bars that gets good breakouts get retested. 61 retest bar 44, then it sells off for a delayed leg 2. Leg 1, pullback, leg 2. Yesterday we had a big down. Today we had a big up. Here's a big rally. Here's a big down, rally, big down. And the market goes into a tight trading range for the rest of the day. All right, guys, it was a quick one. Today was a bank holiday, and I was unaware of that until my funds wasn't settled. So maybe it was a blessing in disguise. I really couldn't trade that much because I took a loss anyway. So the market went to a tight trading range. So it is what it is. Thank you for your time, everyone. Looking forward to trading tomorrow. It's Monday. We're halfway done with October. Just about 2.5 months left till the year starts. I really encourage everyone to start thinking about their goals for next year. This year's kind of wrap. I think this year's over, in my opinion. So the best thing we can do this year is prepare for next year. Think about that. Thank you for your time, everyone. Goodbye. Have a good night.